Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll go back to that later. Alright, well, let's see. Alrighty. So let's get this together. So all these back up. So check out like this. Well, what's up with y'all? So, oops, let's close these right here. API keys and all that. Okay. I should have set up a presentation for this. Yeah, let's do it the right way. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, just give me some practice. Alright, so what I'm doing is setting up a project. I don't even know. So this right here is this live build with AI. So it's a learning, building, testing, breaking, repeat, basically. So I'm basically just gonna try to build an app from scratch using AI and some little techniques I learned. I don't even know what I'm gonna build really. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see. So we'll just start a new. Learning how to kind of do all this right now. Well, not all of it, but most of it. But SaaS. So basically, what we're gonna be doing is building a SaaS from scratch. Let's see. I don't know. Let's build a SaaS startup. I guess 101. I guess. Oh no, with AI. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a couple steps. So one of the first steps. So we're gonna be using these agents. So we have one. Hold on, let me make sure I look at all these so I can remember all these. Because there's a lot of them. Well, it's not a lot really, but it's a good amount of stuff that we're gonna be setting up. But hold on, let me, because it's actually. So you know what? Let me go ahead and show you. This right here is pretty cool. So let's go to the GitHub. It's like awesome. Alright, so where did I start? This started already. So there we go right here. So this guy right here, or this person. So this right here, this is one of the tools we're gonna be using. This guy made this awesome LLM apps. So basically, it's like tutorials, but these are different AI agents that this person made, and you can find. They have a lot of these different things on on GitHub. So this way you can basically get some code. Some beginner code or some practice stuff, or just people just uploading their projects. So you can actually use a lot of these things too, because some of them are actually I guess production ready, I guess you can say. Like I'm not professional. Also, that's another thing. So I'm not a guru, not a pro. don't work in any, um, I guess, tech field or whatever. I just have a little. I guess I'm an enthusiast in coding and I guess it's AI and blockchain technology and kind of learning this stuff and trying to use it in my everyday life and setting up businesses. But I have no real background in any of this stuff. I'm kind of just learning from scratch. So no pro, not a guru or any of that type of stuff. I just read the instructions and read a lot of documentation and learn the stuff and watch videos too, a lot of videos to understand what things are. And I just find certain things um, interesting and useful. So basically, get back to what we're doing. We're gonna be using this right here. This AI startup trending analyst agent. Mouth dry that I'm Also, if you with me, I'm gonna be rambling. So yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna be using this AI startup trend, and we also gonna be using this AI service agent. No, it's AI services agency agent. So these, like I said, these are all agent or AI agent projects. So if you're not familiar with agents and what they are and how this stuff works, so basically an agent does tasks, or it's basically to kind of give you a good. It's really simple. It's really not a lot of stuff dealing with agents. They're basically just complex or a little bit more complex prompts. So you go to ChatGTP and you type something like you know build me like how do I build an app. It's gonna tell you. It's gonna, but that's general, so it's gonna give you like just kind of like a big whole general explanation of it, how it works, and all that type of stuff, and it's good information. But basically, once you say like, okay, the next thing you want to do is okay, I learned a little bit of how I want to build an app or what I need to know a little bit. So now let me take some of this stuff and go to the next step in building my app. This is where the agent stuff kind of goes in play. So the agents basically take more detailed, more complex steps. So after you learned, okay, how do I build an app? And say, hey, this is how you build an app or whatever. Say you want to take like these first two steps and kind of go more in deep with the process of building your app or whatever. So then that's basically what these agents kind of do. It's like more complex prompt engineering or tasks that everyday people that are trying to do. So like I said, we're gonna be using these two right here. Is the AI service agent and the AI startup trend analyst agent. So like I said, these two right here are going to help us come up with a one software as a service. Like I said, we're going to be building a software as a service startup with AI. This whole process is going to be done with AI. Even doing the whole coding part, we go down here to this. Let me close this one out. This is an old. I'm gonna do a video on this one next time, but that's pretty cool. It's like a money printer or whatever. And this is working on the Support Buying Black website, or Support Buying Black Dial website. Leave that one open because I don't want to lose where I'm at with that. But basically, we're going to use these analysts, so AI, startup, trend, analyst. And then that's the first one. And then, let me just copy these so I make sure I got all these right. Okay, where am I at with it? Okay, that's not the one. Let me put this over here. Put these. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so that's that one. And then we're going to use that agency one to do the services. So, alright, so basically, okay, gotta get used to this thing. I don't even know how this thing really works. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. It's regular. It's regular degular. Alright. So search, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use this agent to search for um, startup idea, and then use this agent to so that's the next step. So let's see, step one, and it's really a lot more to this, but this is just kind of like I was just kind of doing a little rough draft of this stuff or whatever, and then use. Yeah, I'm gonna add this in there. So I created a GPT to uh, organ the app. All right, so all right, so then we're gonna get into the cursor. All right, IDE. Okay, all right, so I hope this thing is recording. Let me make sure it's recording real quick. Let me make sure I'm even online. I don't even know if I'm even online. This stuff be tripping. It be tripping sometimes. Okay, it said I'm on there. Alright, so let's see. I need to record too. Make sure this OBS recording. Alright. Alright. Okay, so I think we got this recorded now. So alright, so basically what we're gonna be doing is building this a SaaS startup with AI. So SaaS stands for software as a service. It's basically what you see with any kind of website you use. You go to anything, like you go to the post office website, they have little services or whatever, and it's basically little internet services or whatever, software services. Or if you go to like Google or any of these little services, let's see, up top says it's like ClickUp, Microsoft, Shopify, and basically anything you use a digital service online. You know, it's all of them. Basically everything you use, Trello, Dropbox, Facebook. That's really a service. You know, it's a social media service basically because they have the marketing aspect with the ads and then people can you know do certain things or whatever. But these are all just different SaaS services or whatever. So, like I said, it's a software as a service, and basically, we get back to where we was at. Yeah. Let's check out later stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh, let's close that. Whoa. Don't worry about that. Close this stuff later. All right, so basically, that's what a software as a service is, and basically that's what we're gonna be creating. We're gonna use this agent to figure out how to find a good agent. So this is AI startup trend agent, analyst agent, and then we're gonna use the AI service agent, agency agent, to create the marketing stuff that we're gonna need and all that type of stuff. And then we're gonna use the GPT app planner that I created to basically organize the workflow and build of the app. And this all just I haven't even tested this stuff out. This is kind of like on the fly. I was thinking about doing this for my own process of building service, you know, software as a service, software as a service apps. So, and then the last step we're gonna be using the cursor, which is this right here. This is gonna help us basically build the whole app out. So, actually, let me go ahead and close this, and then open this up, get this going. Go ahead, get a what is gonna open. This is gonna be We don't even know what the name of it is gonna be. So hold on, let's go ahead and run this real quick. Actually, I need to. Yeah, so let's go ahead and run this. Where is it? Where is it? What other ones I had? Yeah. They move. Yeah, tools. Yep, there we go. All right. So this right here is the agents. So we're gonna basically. This is already created. So like I said, you go to get a hub and you can actually see this person's work. So this right here is the GitHub repository, which created this. Is awesome LLM apps, and they have a bunch of different LLM apps like AI movie production agent, multi-agent AI research, AI meeting agent, local news agent, open AI swarm. That's basically using open AI swarm um, technology. It's an agent technology basically. But um, like I said, these are the two that we're gonna be using. So as you can see, the AI startup trend analyst agent is a tool for building entrepreneurs for, uh, for budding entrepreneurs. I don't even sound right. Yeah. Budding entrepreneurs to generate actionable insight by identifying basically trends and all that type of stuff. So it basically break down everything that it's gonna be doing, and these are the steps of how to set all this stuff up. So you want to get clone, which is what we're gonna be doing right here. So which we already did this port, so you know this is something you have to do your own. But well, it's really not hard or whatever. But basically, you have to copy this right here, clone the repository to a folder, which I already did that process or whatever. This I'm gonna just do a little quick run of how this stuff work, but I'm gonna do a full breakdown of how this steps, all these little steps later on or whatever. But basically, what we're gonna do is go ahead and kick this off, because what I'm gonna is basically I already got my bin. So I already did a lot, the majority of these steps, so I don't gotta worry about all this stuff. So basically, let's go to the CD to the agent. What's the agent tutorials? AI. Yep. Oh, hold on. Oh, my bad. Excuse me, y'all. So basically, what I'm doing right now is CDN. Basically, just going to a directory in this folder structure right here. These are the different agents. So once you clone, you create a folder on your desktop. Let's create any folder like I did with this right here. But this folder is going to be used for when we do the development process of the app. So, but this right here, like I said, we're going to use these agents. So you want to CD into the folder with the actual project. But once you when you set everything up, you're going to create a new folder, and then you're going to git clone this project into that folder, and then it's going to pop up a folder just kind of like this, whatever you name it. Folder. This is the main folder on my desktop, and then this right here is the folder that was created with the git clone commandment. So basically, what that does is it copies that whole project, this project right here, this whole project right here. It copies this project into a folder, and then then you can go through the whole process of working with the app and plan it out. You're gonna see what's gonna happen right now. But so you go to CD. So I'm CDing into the project right now. Tutorials. Oops. Misspelled it somewhere. CD AI. Okay. So CD. I don't know. It's underscore this way. So and like with this command line stuff, you got to do it exactly how the file is or the folder name is. So as you can see, and every time I do it, it goes to the next um, the folder that I'm actually talking about. So I'm actually in the AI agent tutorial folders, and then we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be using these two right here. I already used it, so like I have the VN already in there. or the environment basically. A trend is agent. This maybe something. I don't want too many ends. Alright, so then now this little piece of code I had copied already. This port right here. So because I already created the environment, I just gotta activate it. So as you can see, when I did this command right here, this right here is the environment. So what this basically is it's creating all. It already has all the stuff because I already did the steps with these next couple steps. So once you create the environment, it's going to have create this venv file, which basically means the environment file. And then you're going to have to go into that environment file and activate it with this ven script right here command that I just did. So then now I'm inside that folder and I'm inside that environment basically. And then next was the pip install requirements. I already ran that, so I don't have to really do that. But then after that, then you hit the run the application. So y'all gonna see the process of basically. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on, I'm tripping. I have to run it again. I didn't do it. So this right here is going to install all the dependents and stuff like that for the project. Then we can take that command. And then we can run that streamlit run start up. Alright, so at first it didn't work, but then it's gonna work. Hold up, what I do wrong? Streamlit on here. Hold up. Oh, hold on, I'm on the wrong. Oh, am I on the right one? Oh, okay, I'm tripping. Hold on. Alright, hold on. I was on the wrong one. From the looks of it. Okay. Hold on, is that? Hold up. Sorry, that's in there. Hold on. Okay, hold on. That's what I messed up with. Hold on, let me see. Okay, make sure I'm in the right one. So, awesome agent, AI startup train analyst agent. Make sure I all the steps right. Oh, okay, hold on. See, create environment. Update run dash, start environment. That's not it. Alright, so let's figure this out. Like I said, this is live learning and crashing, messing up basically. So Let's see if let me just try to, so let's restart that process. Start up there, train. Let's go ahead and build that mode again. No, we gotta build it first. Clone, see the awesome agent. It's Python. For Windows, it's Python. This one. Okay. Let's get out of that one. So we just created that. Let's start. Okay, let's activate it. Hold on, you know what? Let me delete this. Let's do that again. I will activate that one. Put a CD into that. Let's copy this. Yeah. Alright. These are awesome. Video tutorials. Oh yeah, awesome. CD. Oh, okay, we're not even in the whatever. That's fine. Triple. Alright, now we do that back again. Okay, now that's that. Now we do the Python. Okay. Alright, so now I got the Python environment. Make sure I did that, and then now we gotta activate it. So this work again. Okay, now it's activated. Let's run the script. Okay, install. Let's see, I don't know why this chat ain't working on here. I don't know if y'all saying anything or not. I can't even see it. But can't worry about it. I don't even know if there's anybody watching or not. Anyway, alright. I'll figure out how to set that up later. Hopefully this shit is recording. We'll see. Alright, so while this right here is doing this thing, okay, so it's done on there. Alright, so okay. Alright, so where is it? Where we at? Alright, so now let's run the Streamlit. Okay, there we go. Alright. So this right here is the Streamlit, or well the startup trend agent. Uh, okay, well I'm about to do it again anyway. All right, so let's go ahead. Okay, so all right, so this basically right here is it. So, but I have to add the Anthropic API key. So I'm gonna show y'all how to get that. So basically, you have to go to anthropic.com and get your API key. Get started building, and then it's a this like just like a little main menu thing or whatever. But you'll hit this little icon right here with the API key, and as you can see, you create the API key. So what I'm gonna move this over here and add this off screen. So because y'all can't see that. So basically, if anybody has your API key, you can they can basically um use your service, or basically get free API requests. Oh, I just can't believe I did that. And I just did it, so I'm gonna definitely delete it after I run this. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and do that now. So you don't want to share your API key with anybody, and I just made a mistake and put that online like that. If somebody's looking at that, they'll be able to grab that key and do what they want to do with it and run API requests for free, and I end up paying for it. So let's go ahead and cancel that one. Okay, I'll get rid of that one. Alright. Okay, so once you add your API key in this little section right here, it's basically a whole bunch of long little strings, or like a bunch of characters or whatever. A B F Q 1297, stuff like that or whatever. It's a random string. So once you do that, then you can type in literally any area, like say St. Louis. Oh, let's find somewhere. Oh, you know what? Cali. Oh no, let's let's just do St. Louis. We'll go through that. Or might as well do USA. But basically, the agents in the background, basically this little code right here, all this stuff right here, is instructions and prompts basically. So it's the breakdown of what the agent is going to be doing and finding the information for you. And then when you load it back up or you look at it, so as you can see, it's working right now with all this stuff running. This is all the work that it's doing right here, and as you can see, it's processing. So once that get done, it's gonna basically give us a couple ideas of different things that we can basically create a startup off of. And then we go to GPT. It's actually like a long process, so I guess this is a full tutorial. I'm gonna have to break this mug down. Alright, so this right here is the output of the agent's work. So basically, training analysts of potential startup opportunities, and like I said, it's gonna do its little research, and like that was bad. Okay, all right. So the first one was climate change adaptation and mitigation. So trend, the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events such as the polar vortex are likely linked to climate change. startup opportunities, develop advanced weather prediction and risk assessment tools for businesses and governments, create energy efficient heating solutions for homes and businesses to cope with extreme cold, design and manufacture cold weather clothing and gear using innovative material. Okay, that's just one right there. Remote work and digital infrastructure training severe weather events like the vortex may. What is the polar vortex? See, I don't even know nothing about no polar vortex. Polar vortex. What is the polar vortex? Tell me what the polar vortex is. Let's see. Polar vortex map shows where Arctic blast is set to freeze the U.S. as a result of what? Oh, as far as the deep south. Mm. What do you mean? That's like that's like it's, freeze is a strong word. I won't say necessarily freeze, because if it's just like doing a seasonal time, that's just the season's just kind of going all the way down now. Where it wasn't really snowing and all that type of stuff. Now it is, but a freeze is kind of exaggerated. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let me get up here. Let me focus. All right, so we know what the polar vortex nonsense is. All right, so basically that's something. But when you building a startup, investors, they, kind of like the world events kind of move money. So that's something that's probably a good idea. What else? We see supply chain resilience, education technology, ethic labor solutions. Okay, so some good ideas. So these basically startup opportunities. So it'll tell you what's going on. Let's see. Political engagement and civil technology. So let's all right. So which one we gonna build? What's a good one? Good idea. So I don't want to get too complicated. Let's see. Develop weather prediction. I guess that'll probably be a simple one. So I'm thinking like advanced weather prediction. Fine, like they probably already got tools, APIs. Yeah, so weather APIs. Some of the most advanced weather prediction APIs include tomorrow.io, weather vids, maps weather, open weather API, map API, visual cause API. Okay. So there's something right here that seem kind of simple. All right. So and then so basically, where is it? Yeah. All right. So like I said, what we're gonna be doing with this whole project is basically we're gonna be using a trend analyst agent to come up with ideas. And I think I might do that weather one because it seemed pretty simple. Let me go back to that. So I might do the weather one, but let's see what else they got. Because I really don't have to do the work because AI is gonna be doing a lot of the stuff. So I'm just kind of doing the groundwork. Making it do what it do, what it do. Alright. So let's see. And then when the fork out, I want y'all to think I'm out here forwarding. But these are cards or whatever I be. Just playing with cards. It's like my little fidgeter. I hope they ain't messing up the mic. It's right here by it. But yeah, it's like my little fidgeter thing. Throwing cards and playing with them and stuff. So, let's see. Supply chain prediction, weather mitigation, great cold resistant packaging solution for perishable goods. But that's so I really want to focus on digital Like that's some good idea. Create cold resistant packaging solution for perishable goods. That's a good idea for a business. I'm pretty sure they have that right now already, but it's it's always ways to build on things. But with that cold um, freeze thing and just food traveling and how the world is nowadays, that might be something good. Um, Develop AI-driven personality learning platform. Great virtual and augmented reality tools for immersive remote learning experiences. So this right here is for education technology. Um, Ethical labor solution. Let's see. All right, the child labor violation in the meatpacking industry highlights the needs of better labor. Oh man, hold on. Okay, child labor violations in meatpacking industry. All right, so I ain't heard nothing about that. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Dang. Okay. Okay. Meat packaging giant to pay $8 million for child labor violations. Alrighty. Alrighty. And see this right here, like this agent, like it found these trending topics. Like I didn't even know anything about this. And for his business wise, man, I mean like that's obviously, well, morally that's obviously wrong or whatever. But business wise, to target this violation or issue or try to find something to kind of capitalize on it, like that's like this agent did the whole work for that. I ain't know nothing about that. That was like genius, because it's gonna be a lot of people that actually probably in the business industry gonna pay attention to that. And I'm pretty sure this story gonna grow more because it seemed like it was real big. It's something real serious. Hmm. Man, that's crazy. All right, so let's see. But what was the idea? So develop blockchain-based supply chain tracking systems to ensure ethical labor practices. Create AI-powered workforce management tools that help companies comply with labor laws. That can be something. Like verify, like have an AI powered where it has the visual and face recognition stuff to make sure that like when an employee is clocking in and all that type of stuff is actual, like this person, is an adult, or the ID, or the name and the picture match it with the person in the building. Like the picture in so the employees' data information, like the picture, their name, all that type of stuff, matches up with the person that's in the building. So that way it's like, okay, we have this information that's the what we legally say that's what it is, but then the face that's in the building is not the actual person. So that well, but yeah, so yeah, that right there, that's one way you can do that. That's pretty dope. Design educational training programs for companies to prevent labor violations. Yeah. All right, so what's the last one? Political engagement, civil. Let's see, develop fact checking platform using AI to combat misinformation. Yeah, that's me. That's it. There's something dope right here. I like this. Create social media tools that encourage civil political discourse and reduce echo chambers. That's a good word. I like that. Design voting systems that increase accessibility and security in elections. Yeah, this right here good. Create social media tools that encourage civil political discourse and reduce echo chambers. I kind of like that. That's something that's real good. All right, so I still got to work on this. Yeah, right in the month. Forget my language. Forget my language too. This is for adults only. So yeah, if you're young, close your ears. So, yeah, I think I do that one. I like that one. The, great social media tools. Hmm. How can I? Well, let's go ahead and ask GPT how we can expand on that idea. Because I don't want to create a social media app. That's gonna be a whole thing. Um, what would I forgot I got the little mic thing. Huh? What? How not? Testing, testing. Okay, it worked. Alright, I'm tripping. I'm so like, what? Bye, bye. Okay. Let me forget what I was. Let's create extensions, not tools, so that'd be the best. Yeah, okay. How am I gonna word this? I want to create tools for social media apps, but not an actual app related to this topic. Uh, said tools. What tool? Okay, they create social media tools again. Alright. Generate me a list of tool extensions I can create. Alright, so once we get this little port done, what am I gonna do no damn back checker? Oh, context overlay probably be good. Bias balancer. Oh. Stability coach and tone checker. Boy, this is some liberal shit, boy. Like I don't understand. Like you can't govern a person's thoughts. And this shit is like so dictated. Like it's like it's like a whole nother level of supremacy. You know, YT supremacy. It's like saying, hey, what you think is now up for governance. Like what the fuck? Let's see the structured debate rooms. Oh no, that right there is good. Yeah, let's do that. I like the structured debate rooms. That would be that'd be kind of. I have to build a whole website, an app right there because. All right, so what I'm thinking, because my bad, I forgot I'm doing a tutorial and doing all this stuff. So the structured debate rooms. So what I'm thinking is these structured debate rooms. So I want to make an extension or a tool that can basically connect to these different social media apps. I don't actually want to make a whole app, but there's just certain platforms. You know, they limit what you can build with their data and all that type of stuff. But I don't really need too much data. Just kind of really need to create the environment. But it's still like I'm basically making an app. So we're gonna do that anyway. But I like this idea. So structured data debate rooms. Let's say a plugin that allows you to create or join moderated debate rooms with structured formats, examples, time limit, open statements, evidence presentation, rebuttals, ensuring. And I came. One of the reasons I kind of like this right here because I came up with an idea that's similar to this But man, I gotta find that. That was like so building support by Black Dao. I had was just coming up with different live stream video type of techniques and things like that. And, this is one of them that I came up with the idea. But anyway, so let's go and run with this. So structure debate rooms. So we're gonna build this right here. So all right. So the next step. So let me go ahead. I'll set this up on here. Make this as a checklist. A to-do list thing. Yeah, where the to-do list at? All right. So I'm learning how to do this thing too. So y'all give me a second with this right here. This right here is this tool. It has all these little. What is it? I got these plugs in here. Well, oh, this is Obsidian, and they got box checker. It's like a to-do list thing. I forget it. I'll just scratch it off, so I know we did this. Um, yeah, strike through. All right, so we did that one. Yeah, so we found out what we're gonna be creating, and then now we're gonna run it. You know what? Well, either one of these. So the AI service agent or the GTP app planning. So that's this right here. This, what I created with this. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's not it, Shani. Yeah, there you go. Engineer, app development planner. So that's the second step with this thing right here. Show me the windows up. Boom. And then what other one do we need? Okay, so we don't need that one either. Alrighty. You know what I mean? Oh, we already got that. And put these over here. Okay. Alright, so we got the first step done. We figured out what we're gonna be creating. Structured debate room debate app. So we got that right here using this tool, this AI starter agent. Alright, so now we're gonna run this through here because this is what we're gonna be building. So this basically gave us a couple of features. So what this GPT is gonna do is gonna basically generate the whole this whole setup with this thing right here. So, product requirements, documentation. It's gonna have the back end, front end, documentation, database schema. This is Superbase, Postgres. It's SQL. This is basically database language and also the API endpoints. That's important. So these basically connections from the app or the front end to the back end with the API. So it gives you all this stuff up, and then after that, hit continue. And it's gonna make the MVP basically setting up everything like that. This stuff is a lot of a lot of technical stuff. You really don't. If you don't, you really want to learn this if you want to get into code and stuff like that. But if not, then this is just stuff. I'm gonna be copying a lot of this and putting this into this right here, basically. But let me go. All right. So another thing. Let me go ahead and go ahead and create this. All right. So what we're gonna be creating, where this information, because this is structured debate room app. Oh, that's dope. I got preset debate formats. And it's just basically a basic app. Oh, it's beautiful. It's supposed to be so okay. So you're gonna have to redo this too because it's supposed to be a little bit different. It's supposed to be a lot more with this on here. But this is good for just starting out, getting everything going. All right. All right. So yeah, we gotta create the folder. So this folder right here is going to be the structured debate room. Yeah. All right. So basically, open up the cursor, new window, as you seen I did earlier a second ago, and then this right here, you set up all this. Basically, make the folder and put it in here. And then what we're gonna do is basically just open this side thing. So if you ain't familiar with what I got or what I'm using, this right here is cursor IDE. So basically, it's a tool for you to develop. It's like VS Code or any other IDE. I forgot what IDE stand for. It's almost like a development environment something. Yeah, integrated development environment. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically what an IDE is. But that's cursor IDE. I don't want to go down that whole rabbit hole, but they got VS Code, which is oops. But yeah, this how you get this, and this is free. This IDE it's basically free to download, and it gives you this little software right here. What I'm using to do the development. But so basically, let me. All right. So once you get the IDE and you install it and everything like that, then you want to put it to use to all the stuff that just generated. So where is that? So alright, so once you get all this port right here that's generated, this right here breaks down the app and everything like that. So basically we really don't need to well I guess we can. But really what we need, scroll down, is this right here. Let's go ahead and so this is the project structure. So and also I gotta tell it. Basically, I'm gonna get this information right here. App structure. So where's the details for the next is okay. Here we go. So yeah, so we take this right here, and this right here is the development specs and all that type of stuff. So let me go ahead and get that running. All right. So we're developing an app, and here is the folder structure I need you to develop. Need you to create. Come on. Folder structure. I need you to create based on this file tree. Hold on, why did it? Okay, why didn't it give me that? See, yes. Okay, it's missing some stuff. Let's see, continue. Okay, there we go. Alright. That's what I had did wrong. Yeah, like I said, y'all, this is a work in progress, what I'm building right here. So I built this little engineer API development planner, GPT. It's basically all these little steps to set up everything, but it's supposed to have generated a prompt for me to put inside the cursor. So like I said, this is all work in progress. And then y'all seeing this live in action. So, but basically, what I did right here is I opened the cursor IDE, and this right here, what you want to do is, now for you to use this, you also have to pay $20 a month. It's like a subscription, but I think they have a free service where you can use a couple of these little bit agent tools or whatever. But they have the normal and the agent. So the agent basically does the work for you, and then the normal, it basically tells you what's going on, and you have to do it yourself. But you can also set this up with an API, but I'm not even gonna go through the whole process because that's a whole nother thing. And if you're a beginner, you really don't know what's going on, how this stuff works. It's basically kind of just pay the $20, and you get more for the money for the $20 versus using the API if you're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff. But all right, so let's get this. Um, yeah, this right here, we need this. Okay, so yeah, so this basically is all the information. This is part of what the information that needs to be is giving the AI what it needs to know to set up everything, and then this roadmap little process right here. So, but yeah, let me actually keep both of them. The next yes, anyways. Okay, I'm gonna take that blue green development off because that's too much stuff in the testing. So where we at? Okay. Alright. Okay, alright, so basically what I did was I grabbed the details of the steps needed to develop the whole project, or set everything up basically. And then the file project structures, which is going to be generating all this project, all this, the project folder structure and everything on this side right here. But then also the details of what's the name of the project. Actually, let me get that out there too. I just grab this first one. To kind of give it a understanding of what we building. So it's good when you building this stuff. It's good to have context for everything that's been created. So now let's watch the AI work, basically. Doop doop doop. Doop doop doop. Alrighty, so as you can see, it's gonna do this whole little process of setting everything up and getting everything running. It's gonna be a little second. But I hope this thing is recording. I'm actually live. Boom, boom, boom. let's see. All right, so this right here is the package JSON file. It basically shows all our dependencies and basically the project, what actually is the project. So it tells you the name of it, structure the bait room of the project that we're building. The version, this is version 1 or 0.1. Private, the scripts, so it's the Next.js. So these are all the development scripts or whatever. We gotta run this stuff, npm. But sometimes this thing it runs the node package manager install. So the npm run install. So we don't have to do that. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. But let me go ahead and open up this terminal so we can get that going. Also, we can see the problems. So we can go ahead of time. But it's gonna do this whole little process. So as you can see, it set up the back end, the database, the schema. So the schema right here is so the back end is basically where all the data is stored at and where we actually save the users and all that type of stuff. And basically, just basically everything that's going on with the app for its the information in memory, basically. That's what a back end is, basically. Well, I should have said this would have been, well, that's good. So we're going to do the JavaScript instead of TypeScript. This TypeScript is a little bit hard anyway. Have more difficulty and all that stuff. Doom. Testing. Alright, where we at? Let's see. Okay. Alright, so alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see where we at. Okay, so it set everything up. Alright, so next is action. Would you like me to create the components? Yes, create any. Alright, so I'm gonna just give it kind of a general thing. Create, where the page is at. Okay. Yes. We're just gonna let it do it once. As if it do this one shot. Hold on. So we're gonna take this right here. So we can use that as a foundation for what we're creating again. Alright, so let it go ahead and finish doing what it's doing. And then we're gonna do and like I said, this is pretty simple. I think I've been on here about an hour. Yeah, I've been on here about an hour and 10 minutes. Okay. Now this first little rough draft or whatever, it really ain't gonna be much of nothing. But it's just gonna kind of get everything set up or whatever. And then I'm gonna go live again to kind of break down, I guess, part 2 of this, how to edit the pages and make sure all the stuff is set up in a database and everything like that kind of working right. Cause I'm pretty well. I don't want to say we'll see, but more than likely the database and everything ain't gonna be working right now. And functionalities is always something where it goes wrong with these projects. It's always something for us. The database and the APIs and the hooks, getting all those together and stuff like that. So that right there, that's gonna be a whole nother process. But this the first little half or whatever is just gonna be basically setting up, coming up with the idea. So and basically we did everything already. So where's that? Obsidian. So basically we I'll set this last little step right here. We kind of skipped that one or whatever. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and run that real quick so y'all can see what that is. The AI service agency. But we ran this planner, got that together. And then the cursor is basically building is what we at right now is this building the software as a service, basically building the debate structured debate rooms. As you can see, it has all the it's working on the components and the pages, getting everything together. Okay, let's see. Yes. Alright, so yes. So what it asks is, oops, wrong time. So it said, would you like to fix the TypeScript errors and additional component features? Create any other pages? Yes. So yes, basically do all those things. So we're gonna need a login page. When you got the hooks, yeah, then you got the hooks page, hook set up yet. Oh yeah, I have to set up that local.en. Alright, so this right here is what just happened? So I gotta this kind of later down the line, but I know I'm gonna need it, so it's probably local anyway. Alright. Do. Alright. So it's building all the pages, the login, sign up, index. This is like the home page. Oh, I'm tired. We got a lot of problems generated, quite a lot of TypeScript errors and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna do this whole little thing, and then we're gonna do the whole run it and get the app up and going, and then we're gonna see what actually created and how everything looks. On some music.
Bluetooth connected.
so basically what we got is, turn this down, make sure you hear this. Alright, so let's see everything. Let's go through all this stuff and make sure everything working right. Oh, you know what? We gotta install all these dependencies and stuff. Make sure I'm not right. I'm not. Hold on. Oh no, I'll let agent do it. Alrighty. Alright, there's gonna be some mess up on. Probably need turbo on this too. Let's see. Alrighty. Up. It ain't work. Oh, let's see. We ain't got that. Oh. So you know what? Let me go ahead. I don't want to do nothing. Let app. What you're gonna do it. So this right here, what happened was is we got to use either source or app folder, and it has to have a lot of this stuff in it when we building the Next.js app. That's basically what it said. Can't find any pages or app directory. Please create one under the root, the project root. So basically, it's the structure of how the routes are handled dealing with the Next.js app. So let's see if AI fixes it. But I'm pretty sure it will. I can easily just create a folder and put app or pages, and then it'll do the whole necessary thing. See how I created sources and pages. Why did it do two of them like that? And see, that's the thing about also this AI. It does a lot of errors, and I ain't check none of this stuff. So I just let the AI run everything. As I said, it's a live test and we'll learn and building and failure basically. And so what I'm doing is basically trying to create a system, but this right here is the tutorial for y'all, but I'm gonna be doing this a lot more, basically creating these little systems to automate a lot of the stuff and the whole process of what I'm doing. Nigga, that shit ain't ready. Yeah. Yep, yep. Alright, so we got some more errors. And what we're gonna do is, it's good for like when y'all have these errors. Basically, just do this right here. Uh, just copy it. What it tell you in this little terminal right here? It tells you basically where everything's going on. So when you see this right here, index, that's the main home page, but this is where we're having the errors at on the API debates. But I only know the API session in D. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Let's see, this thing is tripping. Okay. Alright, let me just do it like this. We have a lot of files and folders not in the right place. Read the code base and organize the project correctly. Alright. Get it going. Yeah. Make it happen. Keep it going. You know what I'm here. Let's do all these files because they obviously have been moved. Alright, so this port right here is the, this kind of goes into the database. Might as well go ahead and do this whole little process. So we got to set up the database. That's why I made that env.local file. I deleted all the pages. I'm tripping. Bitch, do your best. night code. Late night code. Up to the bone. Get your bundle up. Get your compile up. Step your nose up. Manage your packaging. Fix your data, bruh. This just that freestyle. This just a freestyle. Alright, let's see. No, go ahead and run it. Run super base stored. Yeah, no, you know, yeah, we code every night, my nigga. Building shit out of thought, my nigga. Computing, I don't know, nigga. You know, I don't know why I can't rap when I be coding, nigga. My whole mind in another dimension, nigga. I'm thinking too analytical. Mine is really not on the spiritual. But these beats get me to it. And get me to it. Might mess around and start making some beats, y'all. We're almost done with setting this up. So we going on 1 hour, 30 minutes. We've been doing this recording. Doing this, getting this, building this app. And if you ain't familiar with what we're doing and what, okay, tuned in late, building the software as a service startup with AI. So first thing we did was AI startup training agent. So basically we used a bunch of agents to create all this. So I ain't really do none of this. So don't give me no credit at all. I ain't do none of this really. Agents and AI did everything. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and set the second port up too, but we're gonna go ahead and put this, cause I kind of got all that little setup already. Show you know, Just gonna put that, take that. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, all right. So, like I said, we set up the AI trend agent. Where is it at? Yeah, right here. So we came up with a couple ideas and different things using this AI agent. So it entered the area of interest for your startup. We typed in USA, and this is what we got. Yeah, this is what we got. We got all these different ideas, basically trending events and things that's going on, and then some startup opportunities and ideas to create from these trending events, or just trending things in the world that's going on. And we honed in down on the last one, the political engagement and civic technology. The third one, out of the startup opportunities, piqued my interest. Creating social media tools that engage civil political discourse and reduce echo chambers. I really like this one. So I grabbed that one. I threw it into the ChatGPT. Saying, I want to create tools for this social network, basically put this little prompt in there. It popped out the little doobity-doos right here, a couple different ideas. And we took it down right here to the structured debate rooms concept, a plugin that allows users to create or join moderated debate rooms with structured formats. Blah, 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 blah. All the information right here. Came up with a couple other ones, but really didn't give a, So, I ain't even go through them. That one kind of stood out to me. I came up with an idea similar to that, but yeah. Well, similar to this right here, debate rooms. Then we went to the cursor, where we are currently right now, and we're setting up the database. So cursor basically did everything. It created the pages, the photo structure, everything that you see right here. And as you can see at the moment, it is creating the database, and it is basically giving all the data that is needed. So this right here is the super base. breaks down the branches and what we're creating. And AI generated all of this. I didn't have to generate nothing, not a thing. You see? This is where we're coming to. So if you want to build an app, if you have an idea, or if you don't have an idea, you need to come up with an idea. Best believe AI will help you. As you can see, it got us from the start to the finish. I didn't have to think of an idea. It gave me the idea. You feel me? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? You see? It gave me from the Rudy to the Tootie. Let's get this over here. Let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. We're gonna get this right here. And then we're gonna put this right here. Then we're gonna put this right here. So now look, this is the whole map out of everything that we have. So let's go ahead and move this over here on this side. Yeah, let's switch it. Yeah, let's switch it. Let's switch it. Okay, alright. So basically, we use the training agent right here. It gave us the ideas. We took that information, put it into a GPT, or put it into ChatGTP. It generated more, which we had found upon this idea. Boom, like I said earlier, a couple seconds ago. Boom. Then we took that, put it into the IDE right here, and the app started developing, building itself, because the AI is doing all the work. And right now we're on the process of updating the database, because right now we're having issues with the app working because the database is not connected. But look what we're doing here. AI is doing it for us. Boom, look at that, that's crazy. Oh, hold on. Let's see. What's going on? Let's go back. Well, look, AI is gonna fix it. It's gonna figure it out, and it's gonna get everything going. I don't even need to see this. I might as well close this. Let's just point this out. I don't even need to see the files. Really don't need to see that either. All I just need is this terminal. And we're gonna see what it's gonna do. Right now it's generating. It's still figuring everything out. But we're gonna sit back and shuffle some cards and just watch the process play out. I think, look, what I just did right now, I think that was a good like explanation of what's going on. I'm gonna use that in the video chop ups and shit, you know. Oh, you ain't heard about it either. Your ears must be gone. Shit, heary. Your bitch must be gone. Shit, got it. I don't know. Put two with that. And I ain't got. Bitch, you know I keep my stones. I ain't got them. I'm keeping all the negative away from me. I don't want to reunite with you, bitch. I got my own vibe and I'm chilling. Shit was corny. But I don't give a fuck. Waiting for this AI to go and fuck it up. I think it fucked up. This motherfucker stole. Let's cancel and start it back. See what's wrong. Okay, let's see. Continue. I ain't even give. Oh yeah, let's get this. Boom. Super bass said, yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's continue. Do your thing. Super bass status. Okay. Alright. So while it's doing that, let's go ahead and sign into super base. So this right here is super base. Is basically the database. How we gonna authenticate people, sign people in, do the whole setup, walk the band. But right now, the AI is doing this whole thing in the background, so I don't need to have this going because I already set up my super base. But let me, I think I might have to do some other things. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not gonna look at none of the files. I don't wanna see any of the stuff. I want AI to do everything. That's why I tried to figure all this out. Get to it. That's one thing you're gonna have to learn when you're working with this stuff. It take a little time. Got a little, got a little waiting to do. Yeah. Bang, bang, boom, boom, boom. Alright, keep it up, boy. Keep it up. What you doing? Boy? Where my gum at? Oh, my bag. Oh. Stepped on it. Alright. See, this is what happens when you don't plan things out. So I really don't know what's going on. Well, let me stop lying. I do know what's going on, but I'm just letting AI do everything, so we can do the whole process. But what? Open that Docker. Alright, well, this right here was part one of building the software as a service using AI. And really like trial and error. But yeah, so we got a good little amount of stuff done. We got the base of the project built. Just a little bit of database issues, set up everything. Get that going. But yeah, other than that, pretty good. I'm gonna set up a more structured tutorial. This was kind of just a fly by the night thing, kind of idea I came up with. Oh well, a while Mary came up with. I just think I need to get it going. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get this mug running up in part two. But right now we got everything set up for the project. Let me go to the cursor. So we got the whole project structure set up. I have an issue with the Docker. But I don't know why it's asking to open up Docker when we're using Superbase. Yeah, something's not something. Let's see. Using Superbase. Superbase easy, man, easy. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here because I gotta get some sleep. I really got some more work to do with other projects. But yeah, let's see. Okay, you can't do that. You can't connect this mother. So you ain't made it that point. So you telling me you can do all this, but you can't do the command line to get into Superbase and create my project? Let me stop playing. I don't even know if they got that on here yet. Let's go ahead and get it going. Yep, and this project is gonna be Here, let me go ahead and do this real quick and see everything load up right. Make sure it loads up. Resite. Alright, I need to copy this. Alright, let me show y'all what I'm doing. So I'm creating the Superbase project. Structure debate realms. Boom. Alright. So I'll let that do that. Rather than do it on his own, then I'll do it. Alright, so basically I'm creating a project, so let me move this back over here. I don't want to share the secret key and all this stuff. But it don't matter because I ain't gonna be really using this as a real project, so. But anyways, project configs. Alright, so when I'm setting it up and doing that thing, let me get some more beats. Let's see if this pop up real quick. Pretty sure there's more errors and stuff in here. I ain't a lot looked over. Okay. 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 Where that key rolled at now? I forget it. I'll do all that right now. Say this one. Okay. SQ. I already got it in here. Okay. Alright, fuck it. Okay. Tripping the service. Okay. Alright, so that's the end. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm taking me a little bathroom break. And I'm gonna finish this up. Well, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna come back and let AI finish it tomorrow when we do the second part. So check me out tomorrow. I'll be doing